We've left the atomic in the air to be enjoyable against any footage. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word something along with your issue and seek location.
At 4, number 0, Jason Tatum.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Boston. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, there's the Cavaliers, and they're down 4 spots from them.
Well, I think for Boston, not a perfect start to the season, but they're in a position where all it takes is one modest winning streak to jump into that top spot.
Well, and what they're focused on most, being in that top spot after the last game of the year. It's all about that championship trophy.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen is out there with Wade. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then there's Garland. And it's MP in at the 2. And for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season records, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
Now, here's Wade. Porzingis with the rebound. Outside Tatum. Got 3 off the mark. And so, MP will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And White slams it in.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Allen, a screen on White. MP kicks to Okoro. Misses the 3.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Now Tatum, and Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it. Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Cleveland leading by 3. MP looking around. 13 feet away. Wade dishes to MP. And MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
Outside White. Back to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
and they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. Now, here's MP. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Here's Wade. MP finds a Coral. Here's MP. Good on the bucket. MP's got 12 in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. And it's Boston with another.
Well, we expect Tatum to take these shots. His jumper is very consistent.
The drive by MP. Wade, a screen on White. High post Allen. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a three-point game. It's another look. Wang can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And that one, good.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Now, here's Garland. He has yet to score. Offensive rebound. Wade sets the pick for Garland. A second chance effort. MP with a nice bucket inside. 14 points for MP.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's White. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them. Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum, really helping him down low.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And here is MP. 16 points for him. Wade outside. White against MP. Shot clock at 6. Wade, a screen on White. MP passes to Wade. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Switch here. Tatum's checked in. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. Wang, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland is out there with MP. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Wade in at the power forward.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Cornette. Now here is Holiday. Celtics passing it around. Count it. Hauser's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
MP outside. Down low. Here's Wade. Nice move. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Holiday with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Wang's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Okoro finds MP. Wade sets the pick for MP. Rebound Boston. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Screen by Allen. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's Holiday. Outside, Horford. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. Allen's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And now only 1 away from being in the paint.
For Boston, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jaylen Brown comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Right through contact, MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Here's White. Nice touch on the bank shot. White's got 9.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Playing the pass to Allen. Porzingis with the steal. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Now, here's Garland. Still without a basket. Pass to MP. Allen, a screen on Tatum. MP dishes to Allen. Another shot. MP, no good.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now Wade.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Well, the league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than our normal regular season game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Boston, no good that time either. The Cavaliers trail by 7. MP outside. And Pritchard pulls it down. Here's Boston now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Popped up there for Wade.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Out left to the wing. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow.
Oh, wow. That was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Okoro. From the stripe. And Okoro pulls it down.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's Pritchard. 29 points for him last game against Toronto.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
The Celtics have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. Then for the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Dean Wade. Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. White goes in, plays it up and banks it in. White's got 13.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Wang. 24 points for him. Comes up empty down low. Strus against Brown. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. Performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, home in the paint. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. White, good.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Allen, a screen on White. To the inside. Kicks it out to Garland. MP against White. MP staying with it through the contact.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
White drives in, and the rejection by MP. 90 seconds now into the second half. Wade on the wing, back to MP. Some nice passing by Cleveland here for the lead. Wade can't hit.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
MP against White. Laying the pass to Allen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. For the 3. Allen with the rebound. Cavaliers trailing. Allen, a screen on White. Playing the pass to Allen for the lead. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown right side. Here's Pritchard. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Back to White. A 3-ball. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. White against MP. Wade kicks to Garland. At the elbow, it's MP. Back to Garland from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Green, he's checked in for Cleveland, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
White in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
White against MP. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on White.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Boston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Hunter's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 3. To the middle. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls time. some changes here.
Line, Jason Tatum.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, MP out there with Garland. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Okoro in at the small forward spot. Here's Holiday. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Pass to Garland. Allen, a screen on Holiday. The wide open look here for Garland. And the three ball is good.
Garland, so intelligent on the floor. The kind of player you want taking over in that pick and roll.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Max Strus is checked in for Hunter. Boston again missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Garland looking it over. Pass to Wang. Strus setting the screen for MP. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Tatum. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Leans from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Tatum. On the high post. And he swishes it right through. Tatum's got 8 points here in this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 9. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Garland with the bucket.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Tatum against Strus. Left side Tatum.
Yeah, no question, Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Bounce pass from Garland. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. MP outside. Strus setting the screen for MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Back to Okoro. Wade, a screen on Holiday. MP dishes to Garland. Fires at the elbow. Rebound, Boston.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Holiday. It's good. It's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
MP inside, guarded by Holiday. The Celtics have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Off target from 3-point range.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And that one is good.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Boston leading by 9. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. No good on the triple. Brown's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. MP against Howard. MP going right to the rim.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Wang. Wade against Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. No good there. Excellent D from Wade. And so, MP will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Pass to Pritchard. Tatum with a screen on Garland. Pritchard cranes the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Playing the pass to Allen. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. MP outside. Wade outside. MP against White. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I like when MP takes initiative like this because it forces the defense to react.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 8.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Here's White, and the layup's good off the glass. White's got 27 points.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
The 3 from Garland. The rebound by the Celtics. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Porzingis doesn't go that time. Now, here's MP. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day.
Good game, MP.
Hey, they're professionals too.